Welcome everyone to Gaming Nerds podcast, episode 9? 9? Yes, we're on
9, yep, 9.
I don't know how to count today, people. Or ever, really, but... Episode 9. It is 7/6/2018. And I'm your host, of course, Matt.
And I'm here, Michael. But we're missing somebody.
Yeah, Landon never got a hold of us, so we don't know what's going on about that. I need to change your stuff because you're really gigantic for some reason.
Oh God, big head.
Big head mode.
So, how'd your 4th go, Matt?
My 4th went really good. Pretty lax here, actually.
Yeah.
Why in the hell? Sorry, everyone. There's difficulties because for some reason on this screen, Michael's like gigantic.
Yeah, it's alright. You might hear Mario Kart in the background. My wife's playing the Switch.
Yeah, somebody got the Switch finally. Took you a while.
Yeah.
So. Yay! There we go.
Alright. We're past our technical difficulties, hopefully.
Yeah, everyone gets to see the blooper. Oh, I should probably cut out Brittany there in the background.
It don't matter. Everyone can enjoy my wife playing the Switch.
At least somebody's enjoying it, right?
Hmm? What's up?
I said at least somebody's enjoying it, right?
Yeah, I would be, but our timing for the podcast came up, so I was like, oh, I'll play it later.
Why are you, like, for some reason you're really... Huh. You don't seem to fit the screen now, for some reason.
I have no idea. You broke it.
No, I'm missing Discord.
So, we have some big housekeeping stuff to bring up.
You want to do that now?
At the top of the show.
I mean, we can. Somebody can see me. Hold on. No, I just broke it.
Or we can continue having our technical difficulties.
Shut up. I'm figuring this out. There. There, I'll just... Oh, wait. All I gotta use this. Hold on. Make Michael bigger. There we go. People can see his ugly mug now.
Yay!
Well, you could anyways. It was just tiny.
Oh.
There. So, yeah, I guess we can go right into the housekeeping maintenance. So, for anyone that follows us on Discord at all, we said we had big news to tell you, and, well, we do. Starting next month, we are now going daily. We will be doing daily. It'll be between a half an hour to 45-minute show, and Michael will be starting it off.
Yep, and these will be solos. A lot of these will be solos. Once in a while, we have Matt jump in. Me and Matt will be switching off.
Every Friday, we're not sure if we're going to do it Fridays or Saturdays. Right in the chat, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, whatever. Right now, whatever you guys think would be better on, because we're still going to have our group one with the 3 of us, but we're not sure if Fridays or Saturdays.
I'm thinking Saturdays.
So, that's why I'm saying, you guys let us know what you think, what you would like.
And I'm thinking, well, that's the reason we're going to start this next month, because me and Matt are still breaking down everything for it. But I'm thinking we'll probably stick right around the 6 o'clock time frame. It seems like it works best for most people. So.
Yeah.
But so that'll be happening. And so the dailies is going to be pretty much strictly news, because the new way we're doing it now with these shows with Matt and Landon, we're talking more just about everything going on instead of just gaming news. So these dailies will help us stick with straight the news pretty much.
Yeah.
That way we have more time to talk about movies and anime.
So we got
Excuse me.
So we got one person. Walrus says Saturdays. If we do Saturdays, it's still going to be late, like Michael said, at 6 o'clock. Either way.
So that would be 9 o'clock for you, Chrominus.
Yes.
Because you're on the East Coast.
And we're sorry, Chromius. But yeah, we had a bit of a delay today. I had daddy issues, as you see. He's being kind of fussy.
I wish I had daddy issues. I don't have a kid yet.
But anyways, so this one might be short, guys. The news is kind of lackluster because of 4th.
Well, it's with the 4th and everything, so.
So this one might be only 45 minutes. We're gonna try to shoot for an hour.
Well, we're going to do our top 10 games of 2018 also. So that's going to stretch it out a little bit. So.
When is Zelda away? No.
We'll start this off with the same way we started last week, Matt. Sony has screwed up again. That's something new. Right? So, Todd Howard, the developer of Fallout 76, Fallout, and all the Elder Scrolls and everything, he went on record to say that he wants to do crossplay with all the systems. Sony said no. And so now he can't do crossplay to any system because Sony said no.
Right. But I was reading that Sony actually, after Todd Howard came to him, might be thinking of doing crossplay, but there's a stipulation now. Each developer has to, give Sony between 10 and 50,000 a year for the crossplay.
It's not gonna happen.
So, in other words, and the reason why it's 10 for like indies, and then big name people like Bethesda, you're gonna have to give them like 50,000 every year so they can crossplay their own games onto Sony platform.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. And the reason for it is because of the money. So Sony went out and pretty much said that, why would I want somebody to buy the games elsewhere and play on my system? You know the reason? You know the answer for that? You know why you want to do that? It's because it's not about the money. It's because everybody else is cross-playing. So, hey, you know what? Screw playing on the PlayStation. We're going to go to the Xbox because we can play with our friends on PC and the Switch.
Right.
That's why you're going to want to cross-play. Sony needs to pull their head out of their ass and realize that they're going to be losing a lot of customers here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I already went on record earlier in the Discord. If you're in a Discord community, you would have saw that I've pretty much already said I'm done buying games on Sony unless it's exclusive.
Well, see, I've been thinking about, because I got my physicals here for my PS4 and stuff. I'm probably still going to keep my PS4 for a bit. But what I'm thinking of is literally just like trading those in, my physical games, and then just using them to buy Sony shop or PlayStation shop cards and just get my stuff digital.
There you go.
I know that's not the same situation, but I got the little one here, and I've kind of noticed seeming to go digital seems to be. I mean, I got that 4 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive attached to it. It's like I might as well just load that up instead of having to go switch, or I might do that when I buy my Switch, is just go extremely external, because we were talking about it with Chromius.
Yeah.
How now we found out that they can take up to a 2 terabyte SD card, but they don't make those yet.
No. And really you don't need that right off the get-go. Like right now I just got my Switch. It has 32 gigabytes. But the biggest game on it right now is Zelda, and it only takes up 7 gigabytes. So really it's their games.
After the updates it takes 12.
Huh?
After the updates it takes 12.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the base game's 7. But
right.
But overall, I mean, it's not something that you need right away, but it is something to look into. But the problem is that the SD cards are so damn expensive.
Depending if the size you get. Yeah, if you get like a 500 gig one, yeah, it's about another 40, 50, 60 bucks.
No, it was more than that. The 200 gig?
I found a couple for like 60, 70. Oh, that was 200. Never mind.
Yeah, 200 is like 70, 80 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy ridiculous.
By my calculation, it could be wrong, but by the time you buy a 512 gigabyte card, and the Switch, you pretty much just bought the equivalent of an Xbox One X.
Yeah, well, or you can do what I did, and traded in my Wii U, the games, and everything like that. It only took off, after everything, it only took off like $116.
It's sad, but instead of trading in, the only system I have to trade in is my PS4. And I've been somewhat tempted to just trade that in with all my games and stuff, and then pay cash difference. But I got Spider-Man coming, though.
That's the only thing. That's what I keep telling you to hold off on, is because of Spider-Man. That's the only reason why.
But then after Spider-Man, what if it's not too good? And two, it's like, no one wants your pinky. But after that, what if it's like, oh, well, this was kind of short. Don't want to play this now anymore.
That's the risk you gotta take, though. That's the problem.
That's the other thing. That's the one con I have about doing digital, is I can't trade games in afterwards.
Yeah, I am.
And another con, and it's happened to me already, but if Sony doesn't want to renew the license for a certain game, oh, it's gone. Bye-bye.
No, that's Sony. That's the reason I'm getting away from Sony.
Because it's like, oh, well, that game that I paid $60 for that I thought I owned digitally, I don't own it anymore. I can't even download.
Like PT?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, fucking.
Would you hold on to that? I'm going to throw it away if you don't.
So, speaking of Todd Howard, people have been asking him why he keeps re-releasing Skyrim. So he goes on somebody on GamingNerds is like, so the reason why I keep re-releasing Skyrim is because people keep buying it. Last month we made $1 million on Skyrim because people keep buying Skyrim. If you want us to stop re-releasing Skyrim, stop buying it. Quote, that's what Todd Howard said. So let's stop buying Skyrim so he stops re-releasing Skyrim. Come on, guys.
The thing is that $1 million all came from Switch purchases. I guarantee it. It's everyone buying it on Switch because they're like, now I can take it on the go like this.
Yep. Switch, or people getting VRs, or...
Which I heard Skyrim VR is not that good.
No. I can't imagine wearing that headset for long enough to actually get anywhere on Skyrim.
To be honest, like when I had the PlayStation VR, the most I could do was like, really? I'm trying to talk to you. The most I could wear it was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
2 hours maybe if I really stretched it. Yes? Are you trying to do your input too? Trying to say how Sony sucks as well?
Yeah, right? So, if anybody wants to play some Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle package just came out today. The new one for next month is Conan Exiles.
Woohoo.
A hat. What is the other ones? A Hat in Time and Escapist 2. So that's next month. So if anyone wants some, Conan Exiles is an alright game, and sign up for a Humble Bundle. You get it for $12. Landon was supposed to be on here because I was supposed to talk to Landon about this, but I already bought Conan Exiles, and since I already bought Conan Exiles, I'm thinking about giving it to Landon so me and Matt can play with him. But if Landon doesn't want it, then I'm going to give it to somebody in our community because I already own it and I get it free with Humble Bundle. So.
And stay tuned because I have a treat for you guys next podcast. Not this podcast, but I'll tell you now. Next podcast, I'm going to buy a $10 Steam card and I'm going to gift out the code. So I'll be saying it with next podcast, and whoever gets it gets it. So be quick on that.
Yep. So we're gonna start doing things like this a little bit more often, trying to be more productive with our community, our small community that we have. So Matt, one of my favorite zombie games, Dead Island. You know how I remember that trailer from Dead Island 2 about 4 years ago where he's jogging down the streets and he starts slowly turning into a zombie?
Yeah, slowly.
So how Dead Island 2? So I thought that game was dead. No, they're still making it. They just had a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
I thought there was already a Dead Island 2.
No, they called it Riptide.
Oh, that's right. It
Yep.
was just technically a big DLC that they just made their own game.
Yeah. So this game, so what happened with Dead Island 2 that a lot of people don't know is that their old developer, Techland, obviously went and made Dying Light. And then, I can't remember their other developers that they had, but, them and, Deep Silver had an disagreement of where the company was going, or where the production of the game was going, and they shit-canned them. So Deep Silver actually, in 2016, got a new developer, Sumo Digital. Sumo Digital is the people behind Little Big Planet 3 and Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. So they got some decent names for it. They kind of announced a little bit of what they're planning on doing for the next Dead Island.
You got some people with some clout, at least.
Huh?
Oh, I said at least you got some people with some names, some clout. No,
Yeah.
That's the new hip name, or new hip word to say is clout instead of YOLO and stuff.
Alright. But yeah, so I guess this new Dead Island, they're going to go back to their roots, which I don't know how, they've only had 2 other games, but they're going to go back to kind of more like the first Dead Island, that type of gameplay and whatnot, so it'll be good. Oh, no, this one's for you.
What, Dragon Quest?
We're going to go into our Battle Royale news. We should have a segment that pops up on the screen and it says Battle Royale on it. Because we always have BR news every week.
We can do, yeah, I can just make a quick screen like that. We'll do it next time.
Because let's get into our Battle Royale news. So, there's another game coming out with the Battle Royale mode now.
Oh, yeah?
Want to make any guesses?
Minecraft.
Minecraft has actually already had Battle Royale mode.
Roblox.
No, you're close though. You're on the right track.
They already had it.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit.
So Sea of Thieves developer Rare said that they're talking about Battle Royale. They said they're not going to make Battle Royale unless they can make it 100% unique. They don't want to do the whole dropping off an island and everything shrinks down and you have to battle that way where everything just comes together. They don't want to do that at all. So they won't have a wall that closes in or anything like that. They want to make it 100% unique if they're going to do it. Which I give kudos to Rare for. I mean, if they could pull it off, good for them. They're innovating it and whatnot. They're not,
Yeah.
They're not just copying everybody else. So.
Hey, who has a really interesting VR game is Landon.
Yeah, you need to try Realm Royale. Realm Royale is pretty good too. It has the same concept of the wall closing in and all that shit, but it's different.
Landon's is interesting though because his has like crafting that's gonna help you with that stuff like that.
Yeah, and you don't lose your progress when you die and stuff, which I think is badass.
See, I'm gonna talk to them about that. I still think you should lose like your weapons and stuff, but you don't lose your materials.
No, because you're supposed to because my understanding is that the weapons you're crafting, they get better and better and better and better and better as you go on. So, but in a sense, though, it also gives a disadvantage to the new players over the veterans. So,
we'll see. Yeah,
that's the only problem.
That's the one major thing that I've noticed is it now is going to cause problems between new people and anyone that's already played. So, like, you and I have already, we've done a couple betas, closed betas already with them. And once this is fully polished and we're in and all playing, let's say we're in and we're level 12 or 13 and we got some, or let's say we're level 20 and we got some decently high weapons. Now we go against a couple newbies that we're just slaughtering. That's going to make people not want to go in there.
Yeah. Well, also, too, it's what happens if, like, us, like, you can't play all the time because you have packs and whatnot. And me, I can play 10 hours out of the day sometimes. And then you come back on with me, I can just slaughter you because I've got better equipment because I've been playing a lot more. There's also that problem, too.
Yeah.
So more BR news. Let's see here. Fortnite's Playground mode just came in. Everybody's loving it.
Oh,
I've heard nothing but good things about Playground. Huh?
Finally came in, huh?
Finally, yeah. I heard nothing but good things about Playground mode. Except this. Playground mode is leaving July 12th. It came in and they're taking it out already.
I heard there's a lot of problems with it still.
Yep. There's a decent amount of problems. They want to update it more, and whatnot. So they're going to take it out, and they said they have no release date on it after that. July 12th also starts Season 5. And everyone right now, the rumor mill of it right now, is that there's going to be a new map.
It's pirates.
So, huh?
It's supposed to be pirates. That's the
rumor,
see. Is that it's pirates.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors, but everyone's, like, the big major story everyone's hoping for is that new map. Which a new map would be cool. So, or an expanded part of the map.
Only live once. YOLO.
And also, I've already got the Fortnite download for Switch. I'm going to try it out on Switch. Everybody right now is loving it on Switch because it's new.
I can hop in with you on PC.
Yeah, it's apparently it's easier on Switch right now because you don't have the people that have been playing it since day one, so they don't know all the tricks and trades and shit yet.
All the headshots. Boom! Into headshots.
The only thing about the Switch one I heard is the frame rates drop bad in that game. So. We'll have to see.
I guess it would be true because look how bad that they couldn't, or look how bad they couldn't port over that one game. WWE. Thank you.
Yeah, that was stupid though. That game wasn't meant for Switch. And 2K was like, fuck it, we'll just put it over there. It'll be fine. It was not fine.
Oh, look, let's get into a Royal Rumble. After 5 people, I can't move.
Nope. Yeah, that was a learning lesson for everybody. No one ported games over after that anymore. Not straight away.
But to be honest, I could see the Switch honestly handling Fortnite just fine. It's not super graphically oriented. It's got those cartoony graphics.
No, it's still frame rate's still dropping it though. Yeah, which is to be expected. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Get better stuff.
So PUBG, of course, some Battle Royale news. PUBG. Last week, how I said PUBG's dying. Okay, I'm gonna have a correction. It's dying on PC. I wish somebody would have wrote back and told me, hey, yeah, PUBG's only dying on PC, not Xbox. Apparently, on Xbox,
PUBG's dying on PC.
Yeah, right? On Xbox, it's just broke 8 million players, and now they have an Xbox bundle, Xbox One X bundle for PUBG now. So apparently PUBG's doing really good on Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, I said this from the first day you and I played PUBG together. I go, this feels like a console game. This feels like one that runs better with a controller.
And I think really all Battle Royale games are that way.
And
Realm Royale.
And to be honest, I think PUBG would have done really well on the PC if they allowed controller support.
They have controller support, but it's all funky. You can't map the buttons.
I'm talking about if you can map the buttons.
Yeah.
Like, if I could throw in a PlayStation or a Xbox controller on there and map the buttons to how I wanted. Although, I could just map it like I did with State of Decay.
Yeah. So, that's the same thing with Realm Royale, too. Realm Royale is another good one that I've been playing. But it is super hard to play on keyboard. Mouse and keyboard. It would feel so much better on a controller. I know that I would lose the turn radius and the shooting accuracy of a mouse switching to a controller from the PC, but I'd rather take that sacrifice than having my fingers all spread out and trying to figure out what buttons what when I'm playing. And
I know you can remap that stuff, but the problem is if you don't know what does what when you first start, you're just like, what?
Yeah. I mean, you haven't tried it yet, Matt, but it is pretty fun. I like it so far. I like it better than PUBG.
What's it called?
I like it better than Fortnite.
What's it called?
But Realm Royale.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's free.
I like that word.
Yeah, and it's coming to all consoles, but they don't have a release date yet.
Alright, fine, I'll go ahead and download it.
Yeah.
I'll download it right here. We'll do it live!
Right? Oh, and speaking of free Battle Royale, I know Chromius Capius asked about Darwin Project, if we've ever played it, and it's free on Xbox One now. Oh, yeah, it's free on Xbox One now. So, if you have an Xbox and you haven't played Darwin Project, play it. It is a VR game. This one is really different. I haven't played it yet. I've only read a little bit on it. This VR is like only 20 people. It's 20 versus 20 or whatever. Yeah, it's only 20 people, and it's complicated by what my understanding. You have to do a lot more thinking than normal.
Oh, then this isn't good for you.
Yeah, right? I'm going to try it sooner or later. I just haven't got that far yet. And I think that's it for Battle Royale.
What time?
Right? That's like half the news that I got, too. That's how slow this week is.
How do you spell realm?
R-E-L-A-M,
right?
A-L-M? Sorry, guys. We from our place that we went to school at, they didn't teach us how to spell.
Not well.
Most of the teachers were stoned and high, or high most of the time. So.
Or wanted to just trade shit with you.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, you want this really nice chessboard? Trade me this.
Oh, or after the year that we graduated, all the teachers started sleeping with the fucking students.
Yeah. Wait, mine
happened.
Mine just says play the game. If I hit play game, then I'll start the game. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I told you it's free. It's not a very big download.
Yeah, but if I hit play game, won't that just play?
Pretty sure. Yeah, don't do that.
Oh no, there we go. It's okay. Installing.
So Landon was supposed to be here for this piece of news, just because I wanted to piss him off a little bit more.
He said he'll be at the next one.
Yeah, but yeah, he was supposed to be here for this one.
He just had
it's coming.
He just had an extra long, exhausting day. He just messaged me on Facebook.
It's all good. WoW is coming out with their next expansion.
I could care fucking less.
No one cares about it anymore, but it's just one of those things that if I would have told Lane...
The game's still going?
Yeah! The next expansion is called Battle of Azeroth. That game is never gonna die.
I thought it was dead because there was big rumors going around saying that they were working on World of Warcraft 2.
Yeah, Yeah. Well, I figured it was going to die when Overwatch came out, but apparently not.
Everyone thought it was going to die when Heroes of the Storm came out.
Yeah. No, it's still going. And that's the reason why I want to land in here, so Lana can be like, oh god. Oh god.
Why is the main question. Whoa,
I don't know.
SpongeBob.
It's not like Blizzard needs any fucking more money.
I don't know. Activision's pretty down there. Remember, it's Activision Blizzard. It's not just Blizzard anymore.
I know, but I mean, Activision doesn't need money either. This last Call of Duty game made them a shit ton of money.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Activision bought Blizzard, right?
No.
People were saying Blizzard bought Activision.
That's wrong too. They bought each other.
That's hot.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how it works, but yeah, they bought each other.
Okay.
Yeah, they pretty much just like, hey, I want to buy you, but I want to buy you. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just put this much in, and you put this much in, and we call it good.
So. And then they're like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, then they had the argument of who's calling what, and then what are we calling each other? That's the reason why it's called Blizzard Activision now.
It's Activision Blizzard.
Same thing.
Activision gets top.
Just because it comes first in the alphabet.
So? Because Activision made Blizzard their bitch.
Ooh. Those are fighting words. Fighting words that I don't really care about.
I don't either.
So.
Want to do our top 10s?
Not yet. I got like a couple more little tiny stories we want to share them.
This is about BS, so, not news. That's what Daily's about. No.
The Daily's not here yet, though. So Steam released their top sales, and Jurassic World Evolution is actually near the top of that. It's on the sales list, which is a shocker. I played it. I didn't really think it was amazing, like for that kind of niche of game. I mean, it's a tycoon game, simulation tycoon game. So I mean, I didn't think it was going to be doing that well, I guess. But I think the reason why it sold so much is because it has a Jurassic World name on it. Is the only reason why it sold so much. But I guess it's up there with of 2018, one of the best sellers. It's up there with GTA 5.
And Chris Pratt went around and was like, check it out.
GTA 5 and Far Cry 5. So, yeah, I'm actually surprised GTA 5 is doing so well. Again, I guess the only reason why they're doing so well right now is that new update. Everybody's playing that new fucking update right now.
I'm not.
Well, I know you're not, but everybody on my Steam, like my other Discord, Tyler and his brother and all his friends are playing GTA 5 now. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. It's like a 6-year-old game.
Older than that, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy old, and I can't get into it. I don't know why.
PS3, then redone for PS4.
It was one of the last games for PS3.
Yeah.
And then got rebooted into PS4 and Xbox One.
Yep.
And then, this one's just because I wanted to put up in here and be like, WTF, I have a gaming podcast and I didn't catch this. Soul Calibur 6 has a fucking release date, and I guess it's had a release date for a while. How the fuck did I know this?
Because you don't pay attention to shit.
Yeah, right? It comes out on October 16th, which is stupid of them to do. Out of all the days you can be releasing, don't release in October. You got, especially for that type of game. It's a fighting game, yes. So it's going to get steamrolled by Black Ops. It's going to get steamrolled by Battlefield. It's going to get steamrolled by Red Dead. I mean, out of all the days, or out of the months you can choose from, why October? Delay the fucking game. Have it come out in December.
For Christmas.
Or anything like that. So.
They can do it in February.
No. They don't want to do it in February. Yeah, well, Kingdom Hearts comes out in January, so you have to do it before January.
I thought it was February.
You can't. No, it comes out January 29th.
Yeah, that's right, January.
So you want to do it December. Because I don't think there's any major game come out in December that I can think of.
Spider-Man.
September.
I know. Nothing in really December.
No, that's what I was saying. December would be like the perfect time for it.
Plus, it'd be perfect for a Christmas present.
Yeah, I mean, Soul Calibur is one of those games that's not going to sell good anyways. It's one of the worst fighting games there is. I'm a huge fan of Soul Calibur, but normally they're not very good. I mean, normally.
Yeah.
So, alright, that is... Oh, and Resident Evil 2 was the game, or it was E3's game of the show.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep. Chromius, Cabius, that's right. Smash Bros. Comes out. So don't come out in December because you're going to get steamrolled by Smash Bros. If you have a Switch. So, Soul Calibur, you're screwed. You're really screwed right now. Oh, shit. So, yeah, Resident Evil 2 is the game of the show for E3, which is a shocker to me. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 2 I was super hyped to see. But I think the game of the show should have went to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I think that was, to me personally, I wasn't there at E3 to see all the other things going on, and that's what made Resident Evil 2 win. But being on the internet and watching it, Kingdom Hearts 3 is what I was most excited to see out of all of it. Alright, now our list, Matt, of our best top 10.
Time.
I gotta pull up my notes. So, you have top 10, I have top 8. Because I didn't put 2 more down because I couldn't think of any other good ones. And really, some of these are just, like, thrown on there randomly.
Yeah, that's kind of mine right now.
As right now, it's like, they had some good games in the start of 2018. But, man, this last half of this year is going to be fucking bats flat out of my fucking wallet because I'm not going to have any fucking money. I gotta start buying those games now here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just start pre-ordering the shit out of them. And yes, I'm a pre-order person. Yes, I get burned a lot by games, but I buy them early so I'll have to wait till the day they come out to buy them because other games are coming out right around the same time. Like, I'll be one of the people that have Call of Duty and Battlefield and Red Dead. And I kind of have to. I'm running a gaming podcast. I gotta talk about it. So.
Alright, so who do you want to go first? You or me?
Well, you got 10, right?
Yeah.
I got 8, so you go for 2.
Okay. So I'll do my first and second. I'll start with number 10 and 9.
Yep.
So my number 10 choice is Shadow of the Colossus.
Why?
Well, I wasn't actually a big fan of the game. I didn't like it that much.
So you put it as... well, I guess for 2018 releases, you haven't really played too many 2018 releases.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense. What's your number 9?
My number 9 is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Because the game's not bad, but one, it just takes so long to get into it. It's like you're literally spending the first bit about, because you're the son of a blacksmith, so you're spending the first amount running around trying to get these materials for your father, and running this sword here and running this sword here. It turns out to be for the first 3 to 4 hours of the game fetch quest.
And that's what I heard. I heard the game is really good, but it takes a long fucking time to get into it.
And when you actually leave the village to go off to go get this main mission, first set of bandits come up and they can kill you in 1 to 2 hits.
Yeah, I heard combat's a bitch. It's super realistic. You get hit with a sword and you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
So, now is the reason why if I was to get Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm going to get it on the PC so I can mod the shit out of it. But I still would have the fucking 3 to fucking 4 hour grind of fetch quest, so...
Yeah. That you can't skip, that's main story.
What's up?
I said that's main story.
Yeah.
Okay. You. Alright,
my number 8 is Conan Exiles.
Why?
So, I've played a little bit of this game. For being a survival game, I like survival games. This is one of the better survival games I played. I know this game went into early access in 2017, but it went into full game in 2018, so I count it as the 2018 game. The only thing my only gripe on it is that by yourself, it is super easy to get killed by yourself. And it takes a while to do anything, so...
I heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, because after you talk about this, I looked some stuff up on it. Now, maybe you haven't played long enough to know this, but I looked up that when you play with 2 or even 3 people, one person has to be that dedicated role. So, I don't know if I heard there was building in the game.
Yep.
So, one person has to be literally the dedicated builder, go out and get materials. One person has to be literally the guard that gets strong enough to take out everybody else. And one person has to be like the person going out and getting food and shit. And that's literally the whole point is if one person, like the builder, decides, you know what, I want to go level up and get strong a bit, it can screw the whole routine up because then everyone can get slaughtered.
I don't know. I haven't played multiplayer on it yet. I haven't had that chance because the people... I bought it to play with somebody, but when he turned around and never played it, he always played it with his brother. Tyler, I'm talking about you dickhead. So... But,
I mean, that's what I heard. Like, a lot of people don't like the game because when you play with multiple people, you wind up being stuck in that one role for most of it, and you're like, alright, well, I gotta go get more food for everybody. Oh, I gotta go build another house for somebody or repair something. And yeah, you guys can switch off, like, okay, the guard now becomes the builder and gets better at building, and that person gets stronger, but, like, it winds up becoming just a regular cycle all the way through for everything. Oh, thank you, honey. So...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't... Like I said, I haven't played multiplayer. I've done everything on my own, so... I
mean, I'm not saying that I won't try it with you. I'm just, like, saying...
Well, you got it on Humble Bundles,
right.
So...
And I'm saying I hope it's not true, though.
Like I said, I haven't... Like, on single player, it doesn't seem like it's true, because, obviously, you have to do everything yourself, though. But again, like I said, when you're trying to build and try to get food and try to defend yourself if you get too close to enemies, it is a bitch.
See, and that's what they're saying. They say it's the best with 4 people because you get one builder, one person getting food, and 2 people guarding, protecting the other 2.
Yeah. And that is the reason why this game is on my bottom of my list, too. Well, 8, so...
Which would be your bottom.
Yep. What's your number 8, Matt?
My number 8 is God of War.
Ouch! I thought that game was good. Like, that's my number 1.
Not saying that it's not good. It is good. I just was like... I hate to say it, like, it was good, but I didn't get the same God of War vibe as I did with playing the other ones.
Well, you weren't supposed to. That was the kind of point of the game.
I understand that, but... It was like, one, it was super linear, in a way. I mean, you could do that stuff on the boat. But, like, I noticed, though, that the side stuff didn't really make a difference.
No, it's just achievement-wise and get stronger.
But if you did some of the stuff, you can be stronger just enough as it is. Like, when I did some of the side quests, and it's like, oh look, I'm strong enough to literally go through the rest of the game.
Yeah. To me, this game...
I like the story. Like, granted, I love the story. I love that. There's just one gripe I have, and you've heard it a million times. I really think they should be done with Kratos.
And they will be sooner or later. I mean, based on the ending of that game, they'll be sooner or later. Corey Barlog says he already has plans for like 5 more God of Wars. So.
And I think that they should be done with it. And even if they are like done, now we're gonna focus on Atreus. I'd be fine with that. If they stop making Atreus a whiny little brat.
Oh, they're not going to. You know where Atreus is going. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spoil it. So.
Spoiler cast.
Yeah, we did kind of a small spoiler cast on it, but
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Spoiler cast. Anyone that hasn't played it, you're lost. Spoiler cast.
Yeah,
5,
it's been out for a while.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so with Atreus, everyone know. Well, we know. So if you beat the game, he's the Loki in the game.
Supposed to.
So that's where they're gonna go. He's Loki. So
No, supposed to be. He wasn't named Loki.
he was going to be named Loki. And once he finds out, he's probably going to take his god named Loki. And it's pretty much the birth of Loki. So.
But that wasn't his god name. That was the name given to him because he was.
That's what his mother wanted to call him.
Right,
was Loki.
because his mother was half giant. Like in the actual Norse mythology, he was half fire giant. And it was fire giants that named him Loki.
Yes. But he's going to be the trickster goddess. And that's the reason why he was a whiny little bitch. So. But yeah, no, for me, this game is my number one. Great graphics, although damn near blew my fucking PlayStation up. It still wants to fry an egg now after that game, even on the smallest things. The gameplay was really good. I kind of prefer it now that I'm older. Prefer this God of War over the other ones. It takes in a different aspect of him being a dad. He's not as brutal anymore. Everyone takes pity on Atreus and thinks Kratos is being harsh and being an asshole to him. I'm the other way around. I think fucking Atreus deserved everything he got.
Yeah.
From Kratos.
I do too. You're not the only one.
So the story was good. The gameplay was good. I think this is the game of the year so far this year. My personal thing. I think that Red Dead and Spider-Man is probably going to beat it though. But
yeah, my thing is I don't know. I was maybe I should move that higher. You know what? I'll move that higher on my list. I'll say that that's my number 6. I'll say that's my number 6. So my new number 8. I'm taking another one. My new number 8 would be Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, that one's my number 3. Just because it's newer and it's fresh in my mind. And I'm a graphic pig. And it was pretty.
You're a graphic whore.
Yep. So Detroit, I know you haven't beat it yet.
Yeah.
But hey, you're probably going down the wrong story path if your past are starting to intertwine. I listened to a spoiler cast on Detroit Become Human, and their story was 100 times different than mine, and their story sounded so much better than mine. My story stunk till the end. So I need to go back and replay it.
My story's actually been pretty good.
Yeah, my story stunk. Like, I hate my story. I need to go back and replay it.
Oh, well, that sucks for you.
But, so why is Detroit number 8 for you?
To be honest, the only reason why I rated it so low is, one, I didn't play it long enough. I haven't played it quite long enough. And 2, it's not that I don't like those type of games with the options. Like, I really like the whole options and then it impacts the rest of the story.
The narrative-based games?
The narrative-based. I hate the fact that when you choose just about anything in there, it gives you that meter of having to choose.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I wish they'd take that out so you can be like, oh, I want to make them more compassionate or more, no, I'm pissed off at this point. Not, okay, I gotta be, and I understand that's the point of the game is to like be on the edge and go, alright, this is what I want to choose. But what if you're like, and that's the thing, is you don't know which one's which every time, so it's like, okay, I'm mad at this point. And mad was triangle last time. Oh, it's X this time. Shit, I just put happy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
And so
and with that game, with that type of game too, you have to be spot on in your choices. Otherwise, it's going to change your entire game, literally. So, I put mine as number 3 because of Matt. You haven't got far enough in for it, but it's the emotional impact of the game, what it does to you. it really makes you think deeply, and I guess it makes you kind of think of a person like who you really are inside. I normally choose all the evil choices and an asshole in games. I couldn't do that in this game. Like, a lot of the choices actually, like, wanted to break my heart because I couldn't figure out which way I wanted to go with them. They're mentally difficult choices in this game. Like, they're super emotional choices.
What's been the super difficult choice for me? What I'm gonna do as the lady with the little girl.
Yeah?
Like, every time I play her, I'm like, I hate this one because I want to cry.
Yeah, and you're a father. Oh, you just wait, dude. It gets worse towards the end of that game.
Yeah, and
it gets hard, dude.
Yeah, and I'm a dad, and I'm like, you're a dick.
Yeah, and now it is hard for me. See, I had her die on accident, and I damn near bawled, dude. That was one character I was attached to the most, and I had to make her die almost the most brutal way, and I was like, oh, why? So.
All right, so you're number 7.
My number 7. Jurassic World Evolution. So I just gave this game a lot of praise a little bit ago. It's good for what it is. 2018 came out. I was reaching for games. I was trying to figure out what games to put on here. Will this game be on my top 10 towards the end of the year? No, it will not. I'm already done playing it. I got what I wanted out of it. It's a simulator. It's time management. It looks pretty. You can zoom in and look at the pretty dinosaurs. You can have your dinosaurs break out of cages and eat the people. I don't recommend doing that, though, because it really screws you over. Save your game before you do that, and then reload once you had your fun. The dinosaurs killing everybody.
I just do it, and then I just delete the game afterwards. Be like, I ain't playing this anymore.
Yeah. They want you to coexist the herbivores and carnivores like in the movies. So I tried to do that. This is like one of my biggest things about it. I tried to do that, and dinosaurs are expensive. Super expensive. Like, half your money to make one dinosaur.
Duh. Like, it would be in real life.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, with a time management game like this, though, you need money to do anything. So, so I put the cheapest, like, I put a bunch of herbivores out there, and then I put one carnivore in there. And that carnivore wasn't even hungry. He just wanted to go kill everything. So he killed all of my herbivores. Just wiped them out. Killed them all. I was like, you son of a bitch. You fucking asshole. It wasn't even hungry. He wasn't eating him. He's just killing him. He's just being a dick. That's all he was doing. Just being a dick.
Sounds like you as a dinosaur.
Exactly. So, but that was one of my biggest gripes. But the game's good if you like tycoon-type based games, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, games like that, then this game's good. But other than that, if you do, I think the reason why it's so successful is because it has that Jurassic World name on it. I think that's the main reason why it's successful.
Well, no,
what's your number 7, Matt?
Monster Hunter Worlds.
Yeah?
Yep. Because...
Why?
Okay. The game was pretty for what it was, and it was an interesting concept, but we got our uses out of it, and just that whole grind after grind after grind after grind after grind, and the fact that they like plastered everywhere. It's better with friends. It's better with friends. No, it's harder with friends. You're better off doing it on your own. Until they're like, no, in game it makes it easier. In game it's still harder. Yeah, it's easier because now you're getting the the higher tier stuff, the alpha beta stuff. But
yeah, this was my number 2 game I put. Just because it made me play with friends. I had a blast playing with everybody. I have a lot of gripes for this game, yes. But I just put it number 2, in my opinion, because it made me start appreciating multiplayer games since I live 10 hours away from all my close friends. So this game just made me come together with everybody and play. And yeah, the multiplayer did make it harder, especially if you're 2 people. It made it super hard. 3 people was okay, and then I found out towards the end of my gameplay sessions, just going with randos. Going with randos is better than going in by yourself. It made it so much easier. So much easier. The game is good though. I put damn near over almost 100 hours into it. I got what I wanted out of
I
it.
did too.
It got me to Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 broke me out of Monster Hunter.
I put in just about as much as that.
Yeah.
And then
Still
once
didn't beat the game.
And then once I switched over to that switch axe there, freaking... I remember I used the hammer for the longest time, then once I used that switch axe, you were like, holy crap, dude!
Yeah, I think that's what broke the game for me, is I kept switching around to all my other weapons. Then I'd be like, oh, I like this weapon better. And then I'd go upgrade all my weapons, or upgrade them to max where I could. Then I lost all that material. Then I had to go grind some more, and then grind is what killed me.
Yeah.
Man, they're still updating this game. And honestly, this game is still supposed to come out on PC. I don't know when. It's supposed to. Will I get it on PC? Probably, because I'm going to mod it. So, I want a pretty fucking character. What?
If it lets you.
Oh, yeah. Most likely, if it comes out on Steam, then it will.
It could come out on its own thing, though, but...
then it might not be.
Because it is Capcom, and usually Capcom likes to go through Origin stuff.
Yeah, well, Origins is EA.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Anyways, so well, I already said my number 6, which was, I changed it. It was originally Detroit, and then it became God of War.
Yeah.
So you're number 6.
Stage Decay 2.
I totally forgot about that game. Didn't even put it on this list.
Well, because it probably should have made your list. Stage Decay 2, again, this is the same thing as Monster Hunter, what I just talked about with my number 2. Stage Decay 2 is, it was good for what it was. It made me play with friends. That, to me, that was...
No!
Dogs? Dogs?
Sorry, everyone. Shh. Go ahead.
Got interrupted by dogs. How rude. So, Stage Decay 2 is the same. It's on the same concept as Monster Hunter. It allowed me to play with friends that I don't normally play games with. Yes, was the bug jiggy? Yeah, hell yes, it was.
You mean game buggy?
Yeah, janky. That's what I meant to say. I put buggy and janky together and made jiggy. But yeah, the game itself is super bad. Would I buy it? No. I got it on Game Pass. That's the only reason I played it.
I got it for free.
I played it 60 hours on it, beat the game, went back, played with a bit with friends. I got what I wanted out of it. So, and they're releasing patch updates, but I'm still not going to go back to it.
My number 5 is Ys Origins.
Okay. I haven't played it yet.
Ys Origins. The Ys series is really good. I've been telling people, if you want to play the Ys series, or if anyone's wondering, it's just the YS. You know, it's just called Ys, but it's just YS.
That's how it's pronounced, yeah.
Yeah. Ys Origins. I've been telling people, if anyone wants to start that game, just start with 7. Even Michael, just start with 7 on the Switch there.
I actually was contemplating getting it today on the Switch, because I got a Switch today.
Yeah, I just get it on the Switch.
I also want to get Sushi Striker. And Mario Odyssey.
It ain't too bad.
So, I know you played a little bit of it.
It's really weird 2 players. Odyssey is?
Yeah.
Because one person...
Well, isn't one just control the hat?
Yeah, that's the thing, is one person just controls the hat, and it's like, really?
Yeah. I wanted to get Captain Toad, but it wasn't out yet.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker?
Yeah.
A port?
Yep. Everything is hey, Switch right now is a port machine until later this year.
Including Smash. Smash is just a port. It's just the ultimate version of Smash for Wii U and 3DS.
No.
Yes.
It's every character.
Yeah, which they just ported every character into this new one.
From N64, Brawl, Melee, all of them. And it has, by my understanding too, it has pretty much every stage too. They're just remastered.
Yeah, and they did add a couple new characters like the Inkling or the Squidlings and stuff.
Well, they did that Mario Kart too, and I didn't even know that. They added Inklings to Mario Kart and shit like that too.
Yeah.
So.
Best character is still Link.
Oh, what, Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
Like I would literally play Link with a certain motorcycle, right?
Yep.
And I play against Carrie or even the computers on the hardest setting, and just with that motorcycle and Link, I'd be like gone. I'd be doing laps around them.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
So, what number am I on?
5.
5? Okay, 5 for me was Ni no Kuni 2.
Why?
Because I needed a game. No. It's a JRPG.
Which you don't like?
No, I like JRPGs. It was really fun for what I put into it. I kind of stopped. But I enjoyed the first one. This one, definitely different. You didn't have to befriend everything. The story is kind of lacking, I guess. That's kind of what turned me off on it. I couldn't stay hooked into the story.
Right.
But the gameplay, the fighting is different. I like the fighting style. I mean, you've played it, man. You can explain.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit.
Well, I mean, like, the first one, they were trying to mix, like, Pokemon with a JRPG. Which,
that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, which didn't work. In this one, they took that out, and instead, you get to hold 4 weapons at a time, 3 melee, 1 range, and you can switch on the fly, and it does help you, because, like, if you get an enemy that's weak against fire, you switch to your flame sword. Now you're doing double damage against it, instead of having to be like, well, shit, I forgot to equip that against this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just overall, the gameplay is different. I mean, and it's like the only JRPG, mainstream JRPG that's came out this year so far. So.
Yeah. So my number 4? My number 4 is H1Z1.
Okay. I'm assuming this is before all the updates.
Yes. Yes. Although it ain't too bad with the updates. You and I tried, remember?
Well, I'm talking about with the Revive update and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, we haven't tried that yet. But, anyways, no, this is before the updates. I just thought it was really good because it's like, it made you think, and then you had to be quick on the draw. And then, yeah, we get mad and be like, oh, that's bullshit. But then at the same time, we're like, well, we should have aimed better.
Yeah, and even, so this game is early access at the time. It's still early access. And it wasn't that buggy. Like, I mean, we were getting 4 kills, each of us per game, and everything like that. The problem with this game, just like with any other BR game, you take a week off from it, and everyone's got it 100 times better than you.
Oh, yeah.
So,
it
was just like, God damn it.
Like, I did before we took that week off, I was doing some crazy shit with that sniper. Pop! Right in the back of that guy's head in the vehicle.
Yeah. And then, it's just, we took that week off and come back, and then we just started getting annihilated. It was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, that's the hard thing about some of these BR games, man. You can't take any time off. My number 4, Far Cry 5. So, I still haven't beat this game. I enjoyed what I got out of it. It was they kind of mixed Far Cry 4 and,
Primal?
No, Far Cry 4 and... Fuck, what's the other game? Tom Clancy's game. Together, Wildlands, together. It's kind of what the game reminded me of.
Ah.
You had to take out 3 main areas, which was the 2 brothers and the sister. Once you took them out, you got the main boss. Overall, though, it's probably one of the better Far Cry games. No, I can't say that. I'm going to get shot by saying that. Oh, I'm going to get so much hate mail. Yeah, no, Far Cry... Everyone says Far Cry 3 is one of the better ones. I think Far Cry 4 is.
No, we all know that Far Cry Primal's the best.
Oh my god. Primal doesn't need to be on this world.
And yet, just to let everyone know, Michael did a full Let's Play of that.
Yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, you can look at my YouTube page. It's on there.
Don't really, it's cringy.
Yeah, it's bad. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for streaming-wise, so I still don't know what the fuck to do with streaming-wise.
He comes to me for advice.
But yeah, no, the gameplay and everything was fun. I think those were better. They're more updated. they're on the right track, but they need to get rid of the whole territory bullshit. So.
Did he go outside?
Hey, Matt. The rest of mine are done on my list.
Oh, okay. Well, my number 3 is Crash Bandicoot. I know everyone's going to be like, but that was a 2017 game or 2016. But it's been re-released for the Switch.
Yep. And it's Switch's best-selling game.
Which is funny because it originally originated on PlayStation.
I know. So this, with it being the #1 selling game for Switch right now, one, it's the price. It's $40. 2, it's the
it came out at
European.
It came out at $40 when it came out. When it came out brand new on the PlayStation, it came out at $30.
Yeah, it's $39 on Switch.
Yeah, when I bought it, this was literally like a week after it came out. It was $29.99.
Yeah, but the people buying these games are the Europeans. These type of games over there are just, it's the craze.
Yes, but also, you know what they added into it for the Switch and for the PlayStation version? A level editor now. You can make your own levels now.
Okay.
Like, kind of like Mario Maker. You can make your own levels and then post it and people can play them.
Oh, okay. So what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Yakuza 0.
Again, another game that got re-released for PC.
Yeah. But if anyone's wondering what it is, it's a beat-em-up RPG.
That is very weird.
Okay, it's placed in the 60s of Japan. What do you expect?
Not a naked guy running down the street.
He wasn't naked. He was half naked.
Okay, he was in his underwear.
Still.
And what was his name?
I forget.
Probably not appropriate to say on the show.
It wasn't the main character, so.
No, it was a side character.
I know.
It was a mission that you can do.
But no, it's got a lot of good side missions with it. That some are funny, some are really serious about it. It's even got a business type management in the game, and money is actually a big thing in that game because that's how you level your skills up better to become stronger.
Well, aren't you part of like the mafia or something down there?
You're an ex-Yakuza. You're no longer part of the Yakuza, so you're trying to fight against them. You're technically trying to destroy the Yakuza that's trying to kill you, but take it over at the same time.
See, this is a game that I should be into. I'm just not.
It would be a game that I guarantee if Michael sat down and played, he would actually enjoy. He just watched me play it a couple times and was like, this looks weird. And I kept telling him, no, try it. It's really fun, actually.
No, yeah, I got to a stream just to be an audience member on a stream to help him get some viewers on there. I was on it for 30 seconds and was like, nope. I got off. So.
But no, this is really good. You should actually, like, I recommend people to try it. Yakuza 0 is the first one. And then they came out with,
then they just come out with Quasar or whatever.
Well, they came out with Kamui, which is 1. And now they're coming out with Yakuza 2 Kamui.
Yeah, but there's a.
And then they have 6.
I don't know, I thought they just released another one.
No, they have Yakuza 0, which is the first one. Technically, it's a prequel. And then they have Yakuza Kiwami, which is Yakuza, which originally originated on the PS2 and PS3. And it stopped at 5 on the PS3, and then they worked on 6 for the PS4.
Yeah.
And my number 1 is Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom.
Which we talked about a little bit.
Yep. So, since Landon's not here, I'll take this segment. Starting next week when Landon's on, we're going to give Landon his own small segment. He's going to have 10 to 15 minutes of just ranting about whatever he wants. And, well, since he's not here, I'm going to do the 10-minute rant because I got some stuff to rant about.
Is it Sony?
Well, it's a mixture of a few things. One of it is Sony, yes. But mainly, it's about Tales of Berseria. I'm playing it. I know I'm actually at the end. This isn't going to spoil anything for you, Michael. I know you're playing it.
I was going to say, wait a second here.
I know you're playing it. This isn't going to spoil anything. I will say, though, I guarantee I got like maybe hour and a half, at most maybe 2 hours left in the game. These last like 2 hours of the game are the longest because every 5 minutes in the game, everyone's like, talk and have a skit. And it's one of the skits that will stop you as you're mid-walk to play. It's not one of the ones that that's optional that you push, the button to watch.
Yeah.
For me, it's triangle, but still, it's like...
No, PC, it's Y for me.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's like, oh, stop. Oh, this happened. Oh, this happens. Like, we know what's happening. Like, you're technically trying to run away from somebody. Should you be talking about that? See ya, Chromius Capus.
So, we're almost done, Chromius. You're not missing a whole lot.
So it's like, it pisses me off. I understand all the tales were like that, but it's like, technically we're at a chase scene. You shouldn't be talking every 5 minutes, every 10 steps, like, oh, hey, so-and-so's really sad. Yeah, we could tell that.
Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest turnoffs of this game right now.
It's not just this game, it seems to be all Tales games. Like, it's the same with Zestiria. Zestiria, after all the skits and after all that grinding, it's like, is this game over yet?
See, the skits, I don't mind. Because a lot of times the skits make me laugh. So there's a difference between skits and cutscenes, you guys,
right,
if you haven't played any Tales game.
I'm talking about the cutscenes, not the skits themselves.
Yeah, so there's a difference between the skits and cutscenes for this game, though. The cutscenes, they stop you mid-track no matter what you're doing. The skits you can activate when they pop up, when certain situations happens, you can activate and pop up. A lot of times they're just funny little jokes and stuff
and those are
that come up.
And those are optional anyways, you actually don't have to. Some of them do give you more on the story.
Yeah, but in this game, man, it just feels like every 10 to 15 steps after a main event, there's always like 10 skits. Or not skits, but cutscenes. And it's just like, man, and they're long. They're a lot longer than all the other Tales games. Like, normally cutscenes last you about 2-3 minutes. Man, these are 5-6 minutes at a time, and it's like...
Towards the end, they're lasting me, I swear, like 7 to 10 minutes each. Because
Jesus!
It's like, stop, this argument. Oh, we better run away! Remember, we're being chased by somebody.
And it's like, it's where I'm at right now. We're still... It's like, everyone is... We're still, like, we just got our asses whooped by Artillerius, or whatever his name is. Yeah. And so it's like, everyone still wants to be with the main character or whatever. But it's just like, non-stop. Okay, if you want to, go on your own. Oh. Or, okay, if you want to, go on your own. Or, okay, if you want to, go on your own. Okay, oh yeah, we'll do this. It's like, the scenes don't change. Why are we still talking about this conversation? The scenes don't even change.
Was that the first time that you fought against Artorias afterwards?
Yeah, we got warped into that other world and we came out. What's his face is in the body of the other female. I'm terrible with names right now. Lafayette is in the body of that of the female the female knight girl. I can't remember her name.
Oh, you mean Eleanor.
Yeah, he's in Eleanor. Eleanor's his vessel right now.
Yeah. So you know about Anomanat then?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, what the fuck when you find out who Anomanat is.
That's what we're trying to do right now, is figure out how to combat it.
But anyways, it's like literally towards the end, it's like every 5 minutes, it's like, okay, another cutscene. Like last night when I was playing, I was like, well, I'm gonna get up. I literally got up, set my controller down. This was after a big, like, intense, like, battle scene and stuff. I literally got up, set my controller down, went in, got myself something to drink, took a piss, and sat down, and it was still not even halfway through. I was like, skip. But yeah, I think we can call that good.
Yeah, well, normally we do a Q&A session at the end of it, but
I mean, we can do a Q&A for anyone. We got 2 people. If anyone wants to
ask questions, we'll give you guys about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes to ask us anything you want.
Starting now. I know there's a small delay.
Yeah, starting now. If we don't get anybody within, I'll say 2 minutes, we're just going to end it.
Yeah. And I know, Mr. Wallace, if you're on here, you're probably going to wonder if we're going to jump on Discord afterwards. I don't think I'm going to today. My wife got me a Switch, so I'm probably going to go and mess with that a little bit. I did get Fortnite on the Switch, so
I might not. I'm probably going to go downstairs and hang with the wife a bit, and then hop on and finish the last bit of Tales. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to start after that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to go back to Persona, or just World of Final Fantasy,
or try Realm Royale with me. Let me know that you hate it.
I have that downloaded. It literally finished. But it looks like there's no questions. So I'd say that's the end. Good night, nerds and nerdettes, and keep on gaming.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta do our plugs.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and do the plugs.
Alright, you guys know where to follow us. We have on Apple Podcast, GamingNerds Podcast. We have our Patreon, which we really appreciate you guys going on and throwing us that $1. That's all we're asking for right now.
If you guys could.
Yeah. So with the Patreon, with us doing daily and us doing a Saturday episode now, on top of it, we're trying to make more content. And then sooner or later, once our community gets bigger, the Saturday episode might be Patreon only. So keep that in mind, you guys. I mean, we're just asking for the $1, and that Saturday episode would probably be just $1. But yeah, so there's that. Patreon.com/GamingNerds. SoundCloud, if you guys missed the live show or coming in late, you guys can always get caught up on SoundCloud.com/GamingNerds Podcast.
But if you really want to get caught up, the best way to get caught up is GamingNerdsPC.com.
Yep, our website. We don't have any merch. I think I'm going to talk to Landon that we might put our live streams up on the website. Like if me and Matt, save our live stream. So if me and Matt go on a Twitch under our own names, we might load it up on the website. So you have another place to find it besides YouTube.
Oh, speaking of Twitch, I was going to tell you about that. You know how we have this one that everyone's watching on Twitch? And then we made Gaming Nerds Matt, and you made Gaming Nerds Michael? Yep. I'm really tempted to close my Twitch account and just stream right from the Gaming Nerds main Twitch itself.
You can.
And then just throw up my overlay that says Gaming Nerds Matt on it instead of making a whole separate one, because when I have to do it that way, I have to exit out. The only problem is I don't think I can do it from the PlayStation because I have this set up on Restream instead of on.
It'd only be to one at a time, and you can redo it. You can log out of the one on PlayStation, which when you log out of it on PlayStation, it deactivates your account for the PlayStation one until you log back into it. Then you log into your Gaming Nerds one.
Right. I'm just thinking, what do you think that's a good idea? Just do it on this one, or just have her separate?
If you want to do it on that one, it eliminates the work for you.
Eliminates the work for what?
Of transferring over to YouTube after you're done.
Yeah, that's the main reason. You also have to transfer over to YouTube yourself, but
Yeah.
The only reason why I was thinking that though was it's easier. Plus, we're starting to get a small community. Plus, that way, well, I guess people will start seeing us more because we're gonna do it daily. So.
Yeah.
So I better not because you'll be using this daily. So I'll just stick with my own.
Okay. Well, yeah, and the dailies again are going to be towards 6 o'clock, so
yeah.
Hopefully.
All
That's
right.
what I'm thinking.
All right, everyone. Well, keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming.